Welcome back, and we're going to be working on lesson 2-1, starting a new topic here with integers. So start, I've got all the odd ones, looks like. So which integer represents sea level? Well, if I'm going to talk about sea level, I have to say that the integer is going to be 0 because everything else is going to be below or above sea level. Because everything, I would say, because all positive numbers will be above sea level, and all the negative numbers will be below it. All right. I guess I could put the 0 over here, so I'll put a 0. There we go. And let's just erase the 0 that I wrote in there. There we go. There's your answer. All right, I have number 23. Which of these animals can travel at the greatest distance from sea level? Well, that means which one is going to go farthest from sea level. And we see over here, we've got, well, this migrating bird is 5,000 feet above sea level. Sperm whale can go 3,000 feet below sea level. Dolphin can't go but 150 feet below it. But this Rupert griffin flies up to 37,000 feet above sea level. So that means the Rupert griffin is the animal that travels the greatest distance from sea level. Rupel's griffin. G-R-I-F-F. Griffin. All right. All right, and let's go ahead and go to number 25 now. Plot each point on the number line below. And if I'm looking for, see, I'm going to plot G on -10. So I know -10 is right here. So I'm going to plot G right here. And let's see, number 27 is mine. We're going to label I -1. Well, this is 0. So -1 is going to be right here, -1. Then we've got, let's see, number 29. We're going to label number 6K. So this is 5, this would be 6. We're going to label it K. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have labeled this -1. Just realized that I was supposed to label it I. So put the dot back there. Oh, that's an ugly dot. There we go. I. Okay. All right, I'm off to number 31 now. Write the integer value that each point represents. Then use the number line to help write its opposite. Okay, so I'm going to write the integer value that represents each point, and then we're going to use the number line to help write its opposite. Okay, so 31 is A, right? And we know A is sitting at each point represent. A is representing, well, this is a -5, -6, -7. Okay, and then use the number line to help write its opposite. Well, the opposite of -7 will be +7. So I put that over here. And now let's see, 33 is mine. You guys got 32. C is 0. Okay. The opposite of 0, there is no opposite of 0. 0 is 0, that's it. So Because it stays right there. This was a -7. This is going to be 0. So it stays right there at 0. And then we've got 34 is D. Oh, wait, I have 35 because I have the odd ones. E. E is, well, this is 0, so 1, 2. And use the number line to help write its opposite. So I'm looking for -2. And that would be right here, -2. All right. Okay, let's continue on. Write the opposite of each integer. Write the opposite of each integer. Well, I have all number 37, so the opposite of 5 is -5. The opposite of -13 is +13. The opposite of -22, well, negative times a negative is a positive, so this is going to be just -22. Okay. And then we have opposite of -31 will be +31. The opposite of -50 is 50. The opposite of a negatives, that's negative and negative make a positive. So this +66, the opposite be -66. And we're moving down to number 39. Compare the integers and write the integer with the greater value. We got -5 and 1. Even though 5 is a bigger number, it's to the left of the number line. So it says compare the integer and write the integer with the greater value. The greater value is 1. Okay. For B, -6 and -7. Remember, -7 is going to be farther left on the number line. So -6 is a greater value. Look at it like money. I owe less money, right? Then there's -9 and 8. Well, obviously, 8 has the greater value because -9 is owing $9. 8 is having it. We got -12 and -10. Well, negative times a negative is a positive. So this -10 is greater. And then we got -9 and 11. Well, this is 9 and 11, but the greater number is still 11. 11 is bigger than 9. And then we have a -4 and a 3. Well, negative make a positive, so there's a +4. 4 is obviously bigger than 3. I don't know why I did number 38. I was supposed to do number 39. You guys got over on that one pretty good. The display at the right shows the daily low temperature for several consecutive days in a New England city. Write the temperature in order from least to greatest on which day was the coldest. Well, we have these days, and which day was the coldest? It says, write the temperature in order from least to greatest. So the most coldest day is going to be -7 degrees, of course, because if I have a number line here, I know that's an ugly number line, and 0's here. I know that 4 is going to be over here. I know 7 is going to be over here. I know -5 is going to be somewhere over here. And I know -7 is going to be past it. So in order, this is going to mean -7, which is write the temperature in order from, so that would be Monday, or actually Wednesday, right? So if we're doing it by days, it'd be Wednesday. And let's see, we'll put Wednesday. And if we're doing it by numbers, it'd be -7. Then it would be -5 would be the next one. And that one is going to be Tuesday. Next one is going to be 4 on the number line, so 4. And that one's going to be Monday. And the last one, of course, is 7, and that's going to be Thursday. All right. And let's go to number 41, the high order thinking question. Atoms have negatively charged particles called electrons, positively charged particles called protons. If an atom loses an electron, it has a positive electric charge. If it gains an electron, it has a negative electric charge. Which integer would represent the electric charge of an atom that has an equal number of electrons and protons? Which integer would represent the electrical charge of an atom that has an equal number of electrons and protons? Well, let's think about it. If they have an equal number, let's just add positive 4 protons, and remember there's an equal number, negative 4, and what integer represents the electric charge? Well, if they're equal, it has to be 0, because 4 minus 4 is 0. Any number, right, with the equal number on each side of a positive and negative is going to be equal to 0. So my answer is 0. All right, I did my part. Now it's your time to do yours. Go ahead and work on those other ones, and I'll see you in class to go ahead and grade. Have a great night.